You were making progress, feeling good, and then, bam. An obstacle. It could be anything, really. A project at work gets delayed. A personal goal hits a snag. A relationship takes an unexpected turn. Or maybe you just get a flat-out no when you were expecting a yes. These moments feel like a full stop. They're frustrating, disheartening, and they can make you question everything. Your plans, your abilities, even your own worth. It's so easy to see these obstacles as roadblocks, as signs that you should just give up and turn back. But what if I told you that's the biggest misconception we all fall for? What if these aren't roadblocks at all? What if that actually Think about it. Every single challenge that lands in your path is asking you a fundamental question. It's not asking if you're good enough. It's not asking if you're worthy. It's asking something much simpler. Will you stop or will you adapt? That's it. That's the choice. And your answer to that question defines everything that comes next. The most successful people you can think of. The innovators. The leaders. The artists who inspire you. Their lives aren't some magical, obstacle-free journey. Far from it. Their stories are filled with more setbacks, rejections, and failures than you could possibly imagine. The difference isn't that they avoid obstacles. The difference is how they respond to them. They've mastered the art of resilience. They've learned to pivot, to adjust their sails when the wind changes, and to grow stronger not in spite of the resistance, but because of it. This is where the magic really happens. Obstacles, when you reframe them, are not your enemies. They are your greatest catalysts for growth. When your usual way of doing things is blocked, you're forced to get creative. You have to find a new route. This process sharpens your problem-solving skills in a way that smooth sailing never could. You start to see angles you missed before. You discover resources you never knew you had. You tap into a well of strength and ingenuity deep inside you that was just waiting for a real challenge to bring it to the surface. It's like a muscle. You don't get stronger by lifting what's easy. You get stronger by pushing against resistance. Obstacles are your personal gym for the mind and spirit. They build your creative muscles, your strategic thinking, and your sheer determination. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. Think about the world of entrepreneurship. How many iconic companies started because their founders hit a wall? They couldn't find a product that solved their problem, so they built it themselves. The obstacle, the lack of a solution, became the opportunity to create one. Think of artists who were rejected by every gallery, so they started their own movements and changed the art world forever. Their obstacle, the gatekeepers saying no, became their opportunity to build a new gate. Or think about your own life. Has there ever been a time when something didn't go according to plan? But in hindsight, you're grateful it didn't. Maybe a job you didn't get led you to a much better one down the line. Maybe a relationship that ended opened the door to discovering who you truly are on your own. These aren't just happy accidents. They are the direct result of navigating an obstacle and finding a new, and often better, path on the other side. The redirection was the point all along. Stop seeing it as a verdict on your journey, a final judgment that you've failed. Start seeing it as a teacher. And what do teachers do? Test you. Test you. They challenge you. They push you out of your comfort zone. But they do it all with one goal in mind, to help you grow. An obstacle is a lesson in disguise. The delay is teaching you patience. The rejection is teaching you resilience. The unexpected problem is teaching you creativity and adaptability. When you can look at a challenge and ask, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of, why is this happening to me? You fundamentally change the game. You move from a position of victimhood to a position of power. You become an active participant in your own growth story, not a passive bystander. So, how do you actually do this? How do you make this shift when you're in the thick of it? When the frustration feels overwhelming? It starts with a simple pause. Instead of reacting immediately with anger or despair, take a breath. Step back and look at the situation from a different perspective. Then, get curious. Ask questions. Is there another way to approach this? What resources haven't I considered? Who could I ask for help or advice? What skills do I have that could be applied here in a new way? This isn't about ignoring the problem. It's about engaging with it creatively. It's about transforming that solid brick wall into a set of building blocks. You can't go through it, so how can you use it? Can you build a staircase over it? Can you use the bricks to lay a new foundation for something else? This mindset is what separates those who are stopped by life-esque challenges from those who are shaped by them. It's the difference between being brittle and being flexible. A brittle tree snaps in a storm. A flexible one bends. And when the storm passes, it stands even taller. Its roots dug in deeper than before. Every obstacle you face is a storm, and you have a choice. You can let it break you, or you can learn to bend, to adapt, and to let it strengthen your roots. This resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you cultivate, and you cultivate it every single time you choose to face an obstacle with curiosity instead of fear. Every time you choose to adapt instead of surrender. Every time you find a lesson in a setback. I want you to think about what's in front of you right now. What's that one thing that feels like an immovable object in your path? I want you to look at it, really look at it. Now, I want you to change the label you've put on it. It's not a roadblock. It's not the end of the story. It's a redirection. It's a test. It's a teacher. It's an invitation to become stronger, smarter, and more creative than you were before. The obstacle in front of you isn't there to stop you. It's there to introduce you to the person you have the potential to become. It's the beginning of a new chapter, the chapter where you discover your own strength. So, here's your call to action. Face it. Look it right in the eye. Then, adapt. Get creative. Brainstorm new solutions. Ask for help. Learn a new skill. Pivot. Do whatever it takes to find a new way forward, because that way always exists. The opportunity you've been seeking isn't lost. It's just waiting for you on the other side of this challenge. The path might look different from what you imagined, but trust me, it often leads to a destination that is far more rewarding. The obstacle in front of you isn't the end. It is the beginning of a stronger version of you. Face it. Adapt. Move forward. Your opportunity is waiting. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Let's all get better at turning our obstacles into our greatest opportunities.